Hi guys, it's Jeff at Slavens Racing, and I just want to introduce you to Jason. He's from Moto Nation. He's the national sales manager for Moto Nation, and they are the importers for Sidi boots. So he's stopped by to tell us all about this new X Power, right? So here's the new boot, and he'll go into the details about it here.
All right, so this is Sidi's newest boot. Sidi really designed this boot to be a comfortable, lightweight, but still highly protective boot. It is the most comfortable boot I have put on my foot from Sidi out of the box. They did a really good job. There's a memory foam liner on the inside around the ankles and around Achilles. I'm not sure exactly what the material is, but it's a really soft, slippery material when you put your foot in. It really contours around your foot, and it's super comfortable right out of the box. So that's the biggest thing I noticed when I had put these on. They're made with a typical Sidi quality, all the interchangeable parts, just like a Sidi Crossfire is. All the buckles are replaceable. They're all single pivot, so they can actually rotate. Same thing as the Crossfires here. So you can go into our catalog and switch colors or replace them if they get damaged.
So explain that rotate part.
Okay, so like this piece here, if you can see, it has one screw. It can actually rotate exactly how you would want it
contour
to
your
fit.
leg.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Because some people, if you have a bigger leg, this will spread out further, and you want this to rotate up.
Okay.
Where if it's fixed, it can't do that, and it can create pinch points. So it's like Sidi's really good at all these little details on their boots, and after 60 years of only making boots and cycling shoes, they really have it dialed in. And that's a big difference with the Sidis. Sidi had a previous boot that's going to be going away called the X3. So this is kind of an upgraded version of that boot, and it has some really nice features compared to the X3.
How does the protection and the overall integrity of the boot compare to some of your other boots? Obviously, it appears to me it's a step up from the X3.
Yep.
But it's not quite up there with the Crossfires, probably.
Yeah, that's accurate. So I would say we've got this boot, the X Power. The next most protective boot is the Atoho. And then the most protective boot in the Sidi lineup is the Sidi Crossfire. So, for hardcore motocross guys who ride really aggressively, I think the Crossfire 3 is still the best boot for those guys. The Atoho, it's a great track boot, and it's a good off-road boot because it's lighter weight than the Crossfire, but you give up some protection around the shin and the calf. And the X Power is probably going to be the best trail boot out of the bunch, and a beginner to intermediate motocross rider. This one I compared to the X3, for instance. It has a hyperextension protection system built into the hinge, which wasn't previously there, and then also in the back right here. So the boot can only flex to a certain point, if I can even get it there. And then it hits this hard stop right there. So that's designed to protect the Achilles, which is a high damage area, high injury area, especially in off-road. If you come off the back of the bike, the bike does a wheelie and you step back, a lot of guys rupture their Achilles because their boots don't have that. So that's a really nice feature that wasn't there previously that I think the guys will like. I think it'll make a good enduro boot too because of the lighter weight. It's a little bit easier to walk in because of the TA sole. The TA sole is replaceable by a cobbler. Any competent cobbler can replace that. Your local cobbler can replace that. Another piece that I liked about the X Power is this piece is really streamlined. So there's nothing to grab your bike. Like if you're moving around a lot on the bike, like hard enduro style, there's nothing here that's going to catch your plastics or catch your pegs as you move around on the bike. So I thought that was a well thought out feature too. Has a rubber insert here. Obviously that's to be able to grip the bike when needed. This is a thermoformed foam right through here, so that's there for comfort and then protection from rocks and sticks as well. This is a Techno Micro material. Same material as on like the Crossfire. It's a really abrasion resistant material, and it's water resistant as well. So if it's pouring rain, eventually water will get through there, but as you're riding through the brush or wet brush in the morning from the dew, it rarely gets through there. So that's a nice feature of the Techno Micro. It has the hard shin plate for protection as well. So if you get off the bike or if some sticks or rocks or even roost, that protects your shin really well there. Toe cap replaceable, of course.
Yeah. And then, of course, it's got the famous Sidi buckles, which are very easy to adjust. I mean, sometimes I
Yeah.
make minor adjustments to mine, depending on what knee pads I have on or whatever, and they're very easy to adjust. I've been using CDs for many, many years, I don't know, 20 years or so, and excellent overall product. And the guys at Motor Nation are great about standing behind their products. If you have any type of warranty issue, it's not a big deal. We get it resolved quickly. But I got to say, I can't remember the last time we had a warranty issue. It's probably been years and years. And I think that about wraps it up, doesn't it, Jason?
Yep, I think the last thing, it's going to retail for $449.99.
Okay.
And they'll be available in February.
Okay, that's a great price point, and you guys can pre-order these, so we'll have them on our site soon. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.